right, let's have a look-see here. You are looking handsome and available. I mean, as in, I can
What?
see you on screen.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Whew, that did not come out as intended. Hey.
Available? I think my partner will have something to say about that.
Mm, yeah. 60-40. I can negotiate with Cal. Hey, Kate, welcome to the stream. This is we are what an opening line. We are back. We're back with Mass Effect. And yeah, maybe, like, hopefully this will make the plot make more sense for you all now. So bear with me because this is... No, I love it when you two flirt. Maybe this is the thing I need to, like, this is my use for channel points. Make us flirt.
Right. Good lord.
Ah.
But we can do it in that, honorable, manly way, like
Captain Buck.
Aragorn and Boromir.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Captain Bucky. Yes.
Boromir and Aragorn's a different energy. I would have gone for...
Harry knocks it out of the park.
Nice. Yeah, I would have gone for Aragorn and Legolas because there's a... Have you ever seen the Hungry Eyes video?
Oh no, I've got it on my to be watched. I think you recommended it weeks ago, and I kind of just went, "Oh yeah, I'll watch that sometime."
Yeah, that's a thing. Here we go. Here's some Mass Effect coming into screen. There we go. There we go.
Beautiful.
Hey Regan, how you doing?
I'm brave. We are brave. Thank you, Regan.
Yeah, that's a word for it. Another thing you could also say is that Kevin could have had better data management policies. And
That's why I, like, pretty much straight away went out and got myself one of these babies. It's a 4 gig Western Digital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hang on, 4 terabyte or 4?
Sorry, 4 terabyte. I have a degree in computer science, apparently.
Well, this is the thing. Like, you know, we've lived through, because we are old as dirt. But like, we've lived through a point where you're like, this has got 4 megabytes, man.
It's got 4K.
Yes, yeah. I really shelled out and I got the 64 kilobyte memory for the computer.
Dude, that thing's gonna fly.
I know, it's smoking, literally. Excuse me for a moment, I need the extinguisher.
Welcome, Kate.
4 terabyte. There we go. One of those ones.
Alright, Codsworth is in the house.
Didn't buy it too. There's only 100, so less.
I'm so behind on... Sorry, say again?
Honestly, can't remember what it was.
Oh, you're saying it only cost you like $100?
Yeah. It wasn't much at all. Yeah, right.
Oh, sweet.
I spent $70 on a 2 gig USB once. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those days. Yeah.
Do you remember when, I remember buying USB keys when they were megabytes, and they were so expensive.
Yeah, right.
Like, because, oh god, now I'm trying to remember storage space, but I remember that, like, it was just post-university, but I want to say, like, oh Jesus, those zip disks that were like 100 meg, they were super expensive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And luckily the drive bay was small,
Yeah. All right, folks, that's my homework from last night. We're not going to have polls anymore for romance. We have bets.
A hearty welcome to Insomniac Red. Beware Carrie's powers of timeout.
And like Regan just like jumped straight in it. Well done, man.
Get that Caden going.
Oh, DOS days, yeah, for sure.
Oh, good old MS-DOS.
When I started my computing degree, Microsoft Windows was not a thing, or it was in very early development. We had Mac Labs and DOS Labs. Yeah, back in those days. Yeah. So, and email was command line. There was no such thing as a browser. Yeah, madness. Carrie just put in a vote for me.
I saw that. Yeah. It's like I've considered. It's like I've considered all the possible angles this was going to come at from.
Nah, that's for you.
Yeah, it's one of the upsides of the project work I'm doing at the moment. Coda Brain is actually engaged, so it was a lot of fun. Like it was just like a couple of hours of work putting it together. I've just been meaning to do it for forever.
No,
So yeah, if you all ever want to find out like what the current tally is too, you can just the command says it, but just bang romance will. Bang romance is probably a bad way of explaining it, but
oh, hey, your mic's popping a little.
oh, is it?
That's for me. Is anybody else getting that?
Is it too bright, too hot?
You know I don't understand those terms, man.
Sorry, is it too loud? Is it too loud?
Oh, it's I'm getting a couple of kind of popping noises when you top out. I think when it goes into the red.
Oh, okay. Hang on a quick sec. I'll just I'll duck it a little bit. Let me know if that helps, folks. All right. There we go.
Regan's getting it as well. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Bang romance is your new roller derby name. Nice. Yeah. All right. Let me know if that continues, folks. I'll just check my I'll check my connections.
Sounds like it's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still popping away.
Yeah.
Rawr. Rawr. All right.
Why don't you dial the mic down to I don't know 75 or something? Just see what happens.
Yeah, let's do that. How's this? Oh wow, it's it's really noticeable. Okay, hang on a quick sec. I'm gonna keep talking and I'm gonna pop over to listening to the channel over on Twitch.
Yeah. Might not be that sensitivity thing there.
But now I can't hear you, Cole, so I apologize for that.
Ew, right.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I want to go watch me. Colin's on the stream. It's awesome. No, I don't want to change. I don't want to change it. I just want to go and watch it. Ah, why is it so hard?
Man.
Yes, my channel. Yes. All right. Can you hear the things? There we go. Oh yeah, that's.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I can hear that. That's quite.
Yeah, I don't think it was happening during before pre-roll.
Right, I'm just gonna try something.
I don't remember it.
What do we got? What have we got in terms of options?
Actually, I'm curious. What would happen if you ran the game audio? Would it be doing the same thing?
Are you hearing it now for me, Colin?
A little bit. Yeah.
So it's coming through Discord now.
Yeah. It must be coming through on everything else as well, as people are reporting it.
Let's find out. Sorry, I just realized I'm responding to you from like.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
I can hear the dial.
Classified information requested.
Buttery?
That's sounding fine.
Yeah, must be just.
Technical difficulties.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
Cole. I just realized I was having a conversation with you from like 30 seconds offset.
No.
Oh, it's like that Goody sketch.
Stop watching yourself. Stop watching yourself. Stop watching yourself.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it wasn't happening before I started streaming, but it does. Well, from what you were saying. Okay, I'm going to do two things. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down my interface and I'm just going to reconnect all of the cables for that. And I'm going to see if that gets us going. If it doesn't do that, then I'm going to have to pop off stream and do a quick test. Because, yeah, the mic, I've definitely used the mic recently and it's been fine. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the thing.
Nasty. Sure.
The technical difficulties dancing.
While Kevin is doing the dance, how is everybody? Come on, chime in. Tell us how your week's been. I'll start. I've been working. I've got some scripts in my lap. And I tuned into to the stream on Friday night. Yeah, I had a 10-page script that I would have learned by Tuesday, and I was kind of okay on page 3 and shaky with the rest. But now I'm up to page 9, so I'm actually kind of going okay on it. So I'm feeling a little more confident. Carrie's had an uneventful week in a nice way. Oh yeah, cool. Is that just like things have been mad, but now it's settled? Yeah. A little bit more about what I'm doing is I've got a corporate gig on the Tuesday. So I've got to film some stuff for kind of a training program. Yeah. Kate built a new Sims house to troll a friend. That's great. Fantastic. Oh god. Was it this not one of those ones which is like 10 by 10 and the person and like no doors and they like I've seen those Sims videos, so weird. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Regan. Yeah. I also released my showreel to the wild. It's up on YouTube. I'll just chuck it onto the feed, shall I? Yeah. Thank you, Regan. Yeah. I worked on my showreel with my agent. Set it to be released a couple of weeks ago. I've chucked it up on a couple of casting sites, and I went, oh, you know what? It's probably time to show it to everybody. So yeah, I did that. I'll get a thing where I can.
How am I sounding now?
Oh, great, bro.
Yeah?
Popping.
Wins all round.
You're good at this. It's like you do it for a living.
Oh, I really don't. I tell you, it's like imagine like you've got a stable platform that you can dance on, and you love dancing. But the minute that there's a problem with that platform, that the angle like gets messed up, you're like, oh fuck, how does this work? An ancient civilization constructed this platform and then has fallen. Thanks for your patience, folks.
You got it though. Oh, I've been having a good old conversation with people.
Yeah, and yeah, how good was your showreel?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I had like maybe 6 bits of footage that I kind of crammed together in like a 5-minute showreel originally, and yeah, back and forth with my agent a bit, and she went, "Oh, look, just these 2 will do," and those are the ones that are up on the chat right now. Yeah, so that's the first scene is like 12 years old, was from Sea Patrol Series 3. So when it come in with a bang with good production values. It's not scenes kind of a little bit, well, half about me, half about one of the recurring characters in the show, but the second scene's more about me. And yeah, I was saying to Kev earlier on, I kind of wanted to leave people with a smile in their faces with the end bit, and that's why I kind of put it in that order. And my agent seemed to agree, so yeah, I was like, all right, we'll settle on that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, thanks.
Yeah, your agent would be probably one of the keenest senses of what the format is for that.
Yeah, for sure. How to sell me, because it is selling. So, hello Talia. Welcome. I know who that is.
Your students had their concerts this week, and it went not so badly. Oh, that's awesome. That seems like it would be a big logistical challenge at the moment.
Talia's students love her. It's so good. She must be a good teacher.
Clearly. And we love you too. Welcome to the stream. We love all y'all who decide to take a chunk of time out of your weekend to hang out here.
I think Kevin is your co-theatre dad, because we've got this thing going on. I don't know if anybody in chat's told you about it.
You're just gonna fan those flames.
Oh yeah.
There's an angle. Yeah. Well, I mean, we do have a daughter.
We have a daughter in London. Yeah.
Yeah, she's an incredibly talented and awesome human being.
She's doing so well, and she loves Batman, which was the best.
Yeah.
That's how we ended up parenting her to begin with.
Yeah, she loved Batman before the idea of a billionaire punching homeless people aged poorly.
No good. Kate had eye surgery.
Yeah, how's the rest and restoration going there?
Mate. Well, we're gonna put our Shepard back together? Oh my god.
Yeah, we should probably do that, shouldn't we? I was just seeing if I could find the document. Because you sent me an awesome... Was it you who sent?
Yeah, I've got the facial design doco.
Oh, beautiful. You've got it there.
Got it in front of me, so if you need some guidance, go. And I should probably bring up as well the... Because we have to do the responses for her background as well.
Yeah.
Now, Shepard, there it is.
Oh, I just wanted to follow up on a couple of things. One, I haven't seen someone yet try and vote twice, but I'd love someone to do it.
Yeah, go on.
But it's worth mentioning, like, votes for romance, because there was a bit of confusion around this last time. You can vote every session. 1 vote per session.
There you go.
So
we can try it out. Thanks, mate.
There we go. Yeah. So it'll automatically know when you've whether you voted for a given session, and it'll constrain that. But every time you turn up, you can vote once in the poll. Yeah. Get new hair. Yeah, I have hair. Yeah.
You have more beard, I think, than usual.
Yeah, I've let it grow out while I was in ISO, and I've been lazy. I haven't trimmed it down yet, but I've got to go. I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I think I've got to do something about it then. Yeah, it really does age me now as well. Like when I let it grow out, because that's where you can really see the salt and pepper. It's in the beard. I guess it always lands there first.
I've got this little silver strip.
It's so good. It's like you've got your own version of like Rogue's like.
Never thought of it like that. I kind of wanted the temples, but
oh yeah,
that's not very silver at all. There's little bits, but
yeah.
Weird.
There was a question there as well, Regan. I think you were asking about whether the audio was 44 or 48K. So we set a bit rate in OBS for output for streaming, and that kind of determines the quality. Hang on, let's see. So if I go into OBS, I do have our sample rate set at 44. So that's probably part of it. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. That's probably the best thing I can think of. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I think it comes down in part like the mic that I've got an okay entry level mic. It's an AT2020, the XLR version. And that's sitting in this thing here, which is a Chaotica eyeball. And a lot of people like to shit on the eyeballs, like a lot of professional VO artists. Yeah, our shout out command is not yet back.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got to build that back up. My bad. It will come back. Yeah, like Codsworth said before, this is all very bare bones. Building back up from almost like, the Reaper's coming and just leveling everything.
Every 50,000 years.
Yeah, but yeah, to follow that up, I mean, yeah, if folks aren't following Regan, is definitely one of the people that I highly recommend following, because his content is delightful. He takes great pains to make everyone feel safe and welcome, and his streams are just delightful to watch.
So good, yeah.
Yeah. Are you still playing through what's on the menu at the moment? Because it was Black Mesa a while back.
It's a Lucas Artsathon, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah. We were talking about yeah.
Because you nailed down the third Monkey Island, which is my favourite, and then the Loom.
Loom is so good. I've got a sweet spot. I've got a real sweet spot for that game.
It's the cutest. Yeah, for sure.
And that's sorry, go ahead.
Shout out because I thought, Rigger's probably asking for the benefit of his own channel as well. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, totally recommended.
Gotcha. So yeah, Chaotica Eyeballs. I think they're good. They're good for streaming. Like, not everyone uses them, and you don't have to. But I think I can hear the difference in how it minimizes room reflection. Other than that, I think the big thing is just if you go into OBS, there's a bunch of filters that you can put on audio. Let me just double check what I've got on at the moment for. See, I've just got gain at the moment. Normally, I think in the past I've had noise removal as well. I definitely recommend going in and playing with that because there's a surprising amount of stuff that OBS Studio can do to post-process your audio to clean things up. Yeah.
Looks really cool. The interface. Yeah, really nice.
OBS?
Yeah. When I was briefly considering streaming over the last couple of weeks, I was like, oh, what software? Yeah, this is probably the good thing.
If you do, please let me know because that would be the best.
Yeah, and then like as soon as I kind of put a little bit of effort into looking into it, all these scripts landed in my lap, and I was like, oh, I was probably not meant to do this right now.
Yeah, the universe is telling you that you have work to do. All right, and so do we.
So much. Yeah, here we go.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
John Shepard. Nope.
Please log in to access your profile.
Here we go.
And yeah, for those of us who didn't join us back in the day, we are basing the facial design on the wonderful Gina Carano, who's the star of Stage and Screen. Big silver screen and small screen, I should say.
Yeah.
What the hell am I talking
Warning,
about?
data corruption detected.
Yeah. She's currently
Please
appearing
reconstruct
on The Mandalorian
profile.
over on Disney Plus. But we had a vote ages back as to what our
Confirm
membership should look
pre-service history.
It's out of 10 amazing performers and athletes.
Please
yeah,
log
that's
in
right.
to access.
Sorry,
your
I'm just going to duck
profile.
out of here for a sec because the sound is a bit overpowering. So
Okay.
I'm just going to turn that music down.
Sure. You're a spacer, by the way, for the old pre-service history. Yeah, and people voted for Gino. It was a pretty close race, though, in the end.
There we go. Yeah, it was a close race. But yeah, she is a
Welcome to Alliance Military
her stuff
Database.
is her stuff is
Classified
fantastic. I
information
still haven't seen her. I still haven't seen
Establishing
her
secure connection.
version of Taken yet. I don't know
Secure
why. It's
connection
probably just
confirmed.
Oh yeah, that one that you forwarded me the first 5 minutes of the movie, and she's just whoa.
Oh no, that's Haywire. Haywire is a
Haywire.
movie. Look, folks, if you
And
do
that's
nothing
not
else,
Taken?
pardon?
And that's not Taken. That's not a version of Taken.
No, because she does, because Taken is the whole thing of you have my family, and I'm going to find you, and I'm going to fuck you up very much. I was Ra's al Ghul, and I was Dark Man. That's what they call a
trained-
deep cut.
I trained Obi-Wan Kenobi for
I've been a Jedi Knight as well.
and he cut
Please
Darth Maul
log
half.
in to access your profile.
See, that goes to establishing the magnitude of skill of my training.
Also, I punch wolves in the face. Man. Oh, I haven't seen that movie, but I kind of want to see it just for that.
Yeah.
And I love animals, but I kind of. That's wow.
I really wish. I don't know if they've done a sequel to, because that was The Grey, wasn't it? It was called.
Data corruption
I think
detected.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done a sequel, but I'd love them to do a sequel, like subtitled Wolf
Please
Puncher.
reconstruct.
Yes,
profile.
oh, lovely.
She beat you by like a.
Yes. Ah, beautifully done, Carrie.
Confirm pre-service history. Confirm psychological profile.
So you are no. Oh, good lord. Sorry, psychological profiles.
Yeah, I remember.
Survivor is the one. Yeah.
Gotcha. See, I listen when you talk, Colin. You told me before that I was a spacer.
Confirm military specialization.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See that shotgun? Yeah.
Confirm facial identification.
Love that class. All right. So here we go. Facial structure is out of 9.
Our journey together continues.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Geordie, thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. 18 months!
Oh.
18 months strong in the fleet. Your support means the world to us. How you doing? How's your Sunday treating you?
All right. So we want facial structure.
All right.
Out of 9 on the top, you're wanting 7.
All right. Hang on.
7, 6, 7.
A hearty welcome to Geordie.
Out
For
of
as
6,
long
you
as there
want
has been a
5.
channel, there has been
All right.
Geordie.
There we go.
Ah, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah. Oh no, that sucks. I hope you feel better soon.
Cold. Oh yeah.
All right. What are we doing for complexion?
Complexion is correct. Scar all the way to the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying before while we're going through this, if you haven't seen Haywire, like either just stop watching this stream now and go and watch it, or after this stream.
Oh right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Neck thickness all the way to the right.
Got it. That movie is Gina Carano treating human bodies like Lego.
Stepping on them and yelping in pain. Face size. Out of 31, you want 21.
Oh, why? All right.
Remember this? Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
sorry,
5,
it's
6,
terrible.
7,
This.
8, 9. And it wouldn't be so. Actually, the thing here that's a little bit of a bugger is sometimes it actually gets inconsistent with its inputs. Like it'll go, "Oh, you meant twice." No, I didn't.
That carries off.
All right. Good.
Cheek width. 14 out of 31. So you could go from
Alright.
left if you like.
1, 2, 3. Stacking them on top of each other to make buildings and vehicles.
Cheekbones. 8 out of 31.
Alright.
Well, that might be 9. Do you want to
Oh yeah, let's do it again.
So we start at 1. 3,
I feel like I'm cracking a safe.
8. Cheek gaunt is 4 out of 30.
Alright.
Remember we start at 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine.
Alright, have I messed up one of these other ones then, or?
I don't think so.
Alright. It's looking pretty,
But,
Gina.
You know, call us out if you see us make a mistake.
Alright.
Ear size is all the way to the left.
Alright.
Ear orientation all the way to the left.
Cool.
Okay. Eyes.
Ah, getting a new PC. And why Angel Dust? Why Angel Dust,
Why?
Jordy? What's that about?
Because it's a really great Faith No More album, maybe.
No. Oh, yeah.
Eye shape is 8 out of 9, so not too far from the end.
Whoop. Alright.
Eye height all the way to the left. Eye width 21 out of 31.
Alright.
This was me being picky as well, so you know.
No, it's fair. Like the specificity. Oh, it's a character from Deadpool. Gotcha. Yeah, I loved her. Her fight sequences were amazing. It was a bit of a shame. Like that was the one point. The way her character was treated as like the one sort of like low punch that film made, or the one that like the only one that I clocked, which was it was a bit shitty about how the humor intersected with gender there.
Eye depth is 9 out of 31. That's brow depth. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Eye depth is.
Yeah. 9 out of 31.
All right.
9. Yep. Brow depth all the way to the left.
Yeah.
Brow height all the way to the left.
Actually, it's probably fair to say that humor was outright transphobic.
It was laddie. Yeah, both of those movies are very laddish, and it's a bit of a shame.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I think otherwise, the film has a lot of heart, and it's very careful with its jokes. That felt like it was the one point where it was being cheap. Otherwise, the humor is. Maybe I'm missing stuff. Yeah, because it's an incredibly it's the most sex positive of the Marvel films, and it has the best treatment of a female character.
Yeah. Because do they go into Deadpool being pansexual or not?
Not explicitly in the movies, but like he's certainly like there's no I never caught any homophobia except for the fact that he didn't quite enjoy being pegged high speed, but and this is why our streams are flagged as adult content. Yeah.
Very much. Iris color all the way to the right. Yeah. God, I love Negasonic. Such a great character.
Oh yeah.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Oh good lord. What do we have to Jaw?
Just the quiet sort of the understanding between the two of them, and just everything just going over Colossus's head, and the two of them just having a conversation that they're not really involved. Everyone else isn't really involved with.
Yeah. Oh man. So cool.
All right, chin height.
Chin height 9 out of 31. So, that's.
Oh, is your show reel public now, or is that still in like a draft?
Oh yeah, that's public.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll add that to our shoutouts.
And due to the fact that it has copyrighted material on the front of it, despite the fact that I'm in it, it's blocked in a few countries, which is a bit sad because my dad lives in Southeast Asia and he can't see it, so I have to send it to him manually. Yeah, bit of a shame. Chin depth 14 out of 31. Chin width is the same, so you could probably just line those up.
Got it. And don't apologize for your specificity here too, because this is a face we watch for hours and hours afterwards. It's worth spending a little time to get it right.
Yeah, for sure. Jaw width, line it up to chin depth and chin width, and then go one to the left.
Chin depth?
Chin depth. What the hell am I saying?
Have you tried the chin depth? It's delicious.
Oh, so tart. Mouth. Let's see. Mouth shape. All the way to the left on mouth shape, depth, and width.
Oh, Deadpool 3 is not happening. Why? Like, what's the scuttlebutt on that?
Ooh. Okay.
Like, fuck, I feel for anyone in the film industry at the moment.
Made from 100% organic chins.
Yeah. Campbell!
Hey,
Chunky!
Sammy P. What's going on, Sammy P? Yeah.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Disney doesn't know what to do with him. Oh, have they... I guess he does land in there now, doesn't he? Yeah. What are we doing for mouth depth?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You're
All
right.
the way to the left, all the way to the left. Yep, those two are good. Mouth
Alright.
lip size is 5 out of 31.
All right.
And mouth height is 16 out of 31.
Hang on. Oh, hang on, but didn't Disney hang on? My brain's 2020'd. Didn't Disney acquire Deadpool because they bought Fox? Like, wouldn't that just be a matter of just letting Fox do what it's doing? Yeah, I did hear about Namor in Phase whatever the fuck we're in now.
4, 3, 4? 4, 4.
Phase 4. Is this a time signature? And the next series of films will be played in Phase 4.
We like to think of it as tempo rather than phase. Yeah.
It's just a phase they're going through.
Oh. Okay. There's a Screen Rant article there about it, maybe.
Oh, if Morena Baccarin, if she returns and she gets to do something other than the shitty fridging that she got in, like, Deadpool 2.
Did she? Because they did a bit of a time loop travel thing, did she actually get returned to life? I don't remember what happened there because, you know, it's hard to tell with Cable because he's a time traveler.
I don't think so. They never showed that in the film. Like, that was the yeah, it was kind of the. Hang on a sec. I need to put a beanie on. I'm getting cold.
Oh, bless you.
There you go. Ah.
It would be good to have her back, but yeah, getting a fridge to us is like, are you kidding?
Yeah, and it was. Yeah, like that was the thing that was kind of hanging over the final sequence. Like, it was a really good sequence, but like with all of those time travel things. Oh, hang on a minute now. Yeah, it's been a while. I think maybe he does. Yeah, no, that's right. The thing that's peculiar is that the one thing that doesn't get fixed is that they don't go back and fix Cable's family dying. Because Cable has to exist in a state of permanent angst and sadness.
Well, having his parents.
Yeah. Hey, Kira, how you doing?
Hey, Kira.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine having Cyclops as a dad?
Oh, man. It would be a little hellish.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Kira. It's lovely to have you here. Alright, did we do mouth height?
Probably not. Mouth height, 16. Out of
16. Got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 8.
31. Get it.
Mouth height, that's the one thing. Like, I'm pretty happy with my body. Like, I've gotten to an age where I'm pretty happy with my body overall. But if I put lipstick on, I look like an evil clown. Can't do it.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, yeah, I'd like to be able to do it. Like, I can rock eyeshadow with the right facial hair. It doesn't work as well with a beard. But yeah, just can't do lipstick. This makes me sad. Pardon?
You look like a mutant juggalo.
Yeah, like nega juggalo.
What? Alright, not much to go. Nose. Shape is 7 out of 12.
Alright. Wonder who will play Namor. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And is it I don't read Marvel regularly, so Namor I think has a bit of a link to the Fantastic Four. Did I get that right, or am
I think so, but he's also been an Avenger on and off for a while, like a West Coast Avenger.
Okay.
It's always hard to tell. Like, I've lost any ability to know like what's happening with Marvel Comics currently, because I haven't read them forever.
Yeah.
Like, effectively, years back, Spider-Man was now kind of filling the role of like a Tony Stark, like, you know, international like industrial tycoon / spy,
Okay.
which is good. Like, you know, you can't have him being you know, a struggling young photojournalist in an apartment forever. But tell me about nose height.
I will. 9 out of 31 there.
All right. Yeah, it'd be. I think it's kind of fun as well. Like I don't know what DC's planning on doing with Aquaman going forward, but it seems like that's one of their more popular franchises because it's found its own tone. So it's interesting now that MCU, and I don't think they're chasing that at all because Feige's been playing chess for years. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see like what they do with that because there's kind of like I think inevitably people are going to make a Namor Aquaman comparison.
God, yeah.
Yeah. Nose depth.
First was it? 15 out of 31.
Yeah.
I think good old Arthur Curry came before Namor, if I'm remembering my comic history correctly, but only by like a year or something.
Oh, okay. And is that 15 or 16? Sorry.
15.
Got it. Sweet. Oh yeah. So Aquaman. Yeah. It feels like that would kind of make sense. That Aquaman. I don't know why I'm saying that now that I'm saying it, but the Eternals will bring in mutants. Yeah, I've heard that. I'm trying to remember the casting they've. Oh, that's right. Because they've got Kumail Nanjiani amongst other people in that, and the photos. God damn, that dude's done some work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, they did like solo photos of the cast, and the dude is cut. Like he is ripped. Like he's had this is his Chris Pratt transformation moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I want one of those.
Yeah, but without being part of a very, very strange, very fundamentalist religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Man. Hair color 6 out of 7, so one on the right.
Oh.
What the? Hair 2 out of 10, so not too far.
And yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, Kate. Like she's already looking like our Shepard.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing?
Brow 11 out of 16.
All right.
That's one. Brow color 6 out of 7. Yeah, yep, that's already cool.
All right, there we go.
Right, now makeup. No, that.
Yeah.
Blush all the way to the right. Lip color all the way to the left. And eyeshadow number 2. Rebel number 2. Dude. All right. That's her.
All right,
Look at that.
there we go. Oh, so Sam says that's what they actually wanted to do, advance her character. That'd be awesome, because I liked how she was... I liked the treatment in... I liked her treatment in the first Deadpool. And yeah, it'd be nice to see her be able to do something substantial in the second. Like, she still kind of got damseled at the end of the film, but they played with that the same way they played with a lot of their other tropes in the film. But yeah, go ahead.
Was that Marina Baccarin, or was it?
Yeah. So because she ends up trapped in, like Ajax has her trapped in the spoilers for Deadpool, by the way.
Right. Oh wow, she's copycat. Oh, I see.
It was supposed to be a one shot, but we spent the whole session on character creation. But character creation is somewhere between half and 90% of the fun
Profile reconstruction complete.
in role-playing games.
So much. Look at the new thing I can make.
Yeah. Especially with systems like the Smallville role-playing game, where it's all about building connections between characters and places in history and all of that. It's hard. Yeah, it's so much of the fun because you're building a world and you're setting up all of these toys. It's like, I don't know if you ever did this when you were a kid, but sometimes you get all your toys out to play with them and you spend so much time setting them up in such an elaborate way that by the time you're done with that, you're like, I don't want to play now. I'm just going to pack them up. That was the fun part.
Yeah. Oh, I so hear that. Oh my.
Yeah, creatively nourishing. That's a really good way. That's a really good way of defining that, Regan.
Yeah.
Character is like Black Canary crossed with Michael Winslow. Tell us more.
Carry, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Sonic Cry, but it's able to be shaped, probably.
Ah, sound and audio based.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. At the risk of actually playing the game, I'm going to press the button.
Dude, I mean, really, we're having so much fun, Chad.
We are, but we can do that while there's a game happening as well.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see how far we can get back into getting back up to episode 13 again.
Yeah.
How long it's going to take us to get back to where we were.
Hey, son, welcome to the stream.
Son.
Yeah. All right, folks. Now, watch out for it because
Regan.
you have to turn the game off. Oh, project voice and sound effects for misdirection purposes. That sounds awesome.
That's cool.
That sounds like a character that I can see that like that's the kind of character where you set them up and they could have a really nasty dark phase. Because you can do so much horrible things with sound. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's do the thing. Now, keep an ear out for it, folks, because in the opening introduction, in the dialogue, and I'm not dragging the game much. It's done with love, but it's funny how in the opening dialogue you can hear, yes, she's perfect because of her dollar background, which was thing.
Right.
But I heard that she dollar
Insert
opinion.
parameter here. Yeah. Oh man.
Identification
This is the
confirmed.
best.
Sorry?
We wanted. Oh, now we wanted to auto level up. Oh yeah, right. We weren't going to do squad either. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we want that. We want that electrical engineering.
Subtitles, yes. We wanted those.
Ah, yeah,
Just
thank
for
you.
the
Thank you very
people
much.
thing.
We
Yeah.
absolutely do.
All right, babes. Let's do this.
Let's do it. It's great.
Let's go and get it on. Even like, why not?
My friend, this is Reaper. I just told him, let's go. Explore the space.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. Civilizations of the galaxy call it...
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Fucking chills, man.
We are connected.
Sorry, Jody.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
We get to be excited about this all over again. It's so good.
Yeah, it still hits, man.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Oh, Nihilus.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, bear with me for a quick sec. I'm just gonna pop out for a sec because I need to tweak something.
Oh yeah, so you've introduced a marker system. Is that right?
There we go. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna modify this very quickly because I've got the command syntax just a little bit off. I have. Okay. I've introduced a marker system, and it was going to be a little more transparent than that because the marker command is invisible otherwise. But yeah,
right.
It's me not. This was a late addition. If I do this once now, then it's all done.
Our Shepard's eyes have been redacted, so it looks like we're trying to hide her identity.
Yeah.
Modify her voice.
Yeah, we've got a new poll system up now, Geordie. I finally sat down because I've been doing so much coding at the moment for project work. I finally sat down and put together the romance poll system that I kind of wanted first time around. So every session you hear, you all can vote. You all can plug one in.
Hayden's still leading.
2 votes to 1.
Y'all are going to be so upset when we kill him.
Vote Liara. Be gay to crimes.
It's Pride Month. Did I work on the dates right?
Oh shit! It is, isn't it?
Right.
Jesus, this is 2020. This is what? Yeah.
Well, it's a weird 2020, isn't it?
Exactly. Be gay, do crimes. Yes. Yeah. This is. You can vote so long as you only vote for Liara. Yeah, we can talk about how much a custom version of the script will cost that only accepts.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
That only accepts
So there's more
Liara.
going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker,
very
status
cool.
report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
All right, I'm going the Paragon option.
Look at you learning.
Yeah. Sam said earlier, she isn't the hero we deserve. She's the one who can get shit done. Well, no, she isn't. But that's because the poll said Paragon.
Yeah, among other things in the poll, it was military history, psychological profile. But yeah, which way we're going to go?
Yeah, so we might introduce. Looking at this, I'm so happy with how that poll's going. I thought it would break, but I did a bit of testing and it looks like it's going well. So we might introduce other variants of this for things like the genophage going forward. Because it's going to be super easy for me to spin this out for different long-reaching options. Not for everything, but I think for big ones that are coming.
Yeah.
All right. So because we're Paragon, Colin, I'm going to ask, is he upset?
Joey.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Right here.
There we go. I got Paragon. Oh, and now we've got to get the... If you loved character creation, how much do you love Kevin remembering to set the controls properly?
Right. Oh man. And that thing with the squad stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had that thing where every time you moved forward, it would deploy a squad member to a different place. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Storm is shift. That works well.
Talia Fields.
Crouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer is... Oh, she's so good.
The best. Yeah. And, you know, that's you know, part of the reason why we went with her as well. Because she's... Mark Me is great, but she's the superior voice artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you say it's an upcoming poll, Geordie, can you explain what you mean there? Just give me a little more info.
Probably the kill command that he put in just before.
Oh, okay. Here we go. This is the problem. This is the problem here. So, move, insert.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if I misgender anybody in this channel. Please let me know straight away because I don't want to be that person.
Hard same. Thank you for raising that. Actually. Can we take a moment to appreciate in Pride Month that Graham Linehan has finally been kicked the fuck off Twitter?
In other social media news, there was a report I read this morning that that Zuckerberg is actually going to start cracking down on posts in Facebook as well.
Yeah, I saw a thing. I saw a headline saying that he'd lost $7 billion in ad revenue, and yeah, I wanted to cheer, but I've learned because pardon.
Their stock prices at a nosedive, so yeah, he kind of went, "We're going to do something about that."
Yeah.
I think it's money driven, for
but
sure.
What's the leverage?
As in,
like, why are they losing ad revenue? Why are people moving away from putting ads on Facebook?
Yeah, well, if he's if the general tenor of what they're doing is moving toward you know, cracking down on posts even from El Presidente, then yeah, I'm imagining that it might be you know, concerted efforts at by people going, oh look, we're going to boycott this product, that product, etc., etc. So,
what, in the sense of we're gonna boycott if you don't actually start vetting your content for truth, or
yeah, perhaps, or it might also be the advertisers.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit rich. Well, not a bit rich. It was fucking abhorrent that like he had the hide to come out and say, I don't think it's the work of a content distribution platform to vet things for truth. It's not our responsibility. We're just, I don't know, putting things on blast with an algorithm that we run. Fuck all the way off. And when you're done there, companies were pulling ads because they didn't want to be associated with Facebook's tacit support of various groups' lies.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I want to... I learned a lesson very recently about the D&D thing about removing inherent racial alignment, and Ash pointed out that there's more nuance in the article, which makes it not so great. So, which groups?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Oh, fine.
We can't talk to them yet and get XP. There should be some things along here that you can look at as well.
Yeah. I just wanted to say as well, a giant shout out to all of the people involved in the. I'll pop actually a notification in Codsworth for this, but the MEU ITM mod, which is basically an amalgam of enhanced textures for Mass Effect 1. They've done incredible work. Like, it feels like it's an all but confirmed fact that we're going to get a remaster soon, but what the fans have done to improve the visuals of this game is incredible. Because first time around when we were playing this, I thought, oh, hang on, have I actually installed this? Because it was bypassing or I wasn't paying attention to the startup screen. And since the reinstall, I booted up Mass Effect a couple of times without it, and it's a massive difference.
Nice. Oh, Presley!
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
And you
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Something's odd about your face.
Nice, Carrie. Would you call it a massive difference? Sam says, since the boycott launched, over 133 advertisers. I mean, those are big companies. I guess my only concern is like, because that could be one of two ways. Like, you know, they left because they didn't like the way that certain information was being treated. Hopefully it was the version that we like. Yeah. You're still gonna farm XP. Oh, we're gonna farm XP. We're gonna farm all the XPs.
Oh, like
you think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
Like a farming
boss.
boss.
What we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
It's like getting into a cab. And the guy's like, where do you want to go? Wait, you're not my regular driver. No, he's not here right now. Why have you got a shotgun? And body armor? No reason. Should we go?
The wrong way.
Yeah, Nihilus is he's just there.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we're asking all the questions.
Our stealth system is we put the entire ship under a cardboard box. We call it the Hideo maneuver.
And written on the cardboard box is "Don't look here."
Yeah.
With the apostrophe in the wrong place.
Yeah.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
You mean a cover like a cardboard box?
Like a cardboard box!
Ah! Regan is a fan of the Hideo maneuver.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Nice. It's so overt. It's covert. See, it's putting the C in overt. Because you can see it, but...
Okay. Is that like putting an umlaut over a vowel to make it a bit more metal? Great.
Yeah. What happens if Thor eats a whole deer?
A Thor?
What happens if Thor eats a whole deer?
I don't know. What happens?
Eventually, he throws up the horns.
Nice. So we should. Oh, you want me to put the hammer down?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
What I miss?
Anderson's too highly decorated to be on this mission.
Is he now?
Yeah. Everything okay over there?
Oh yeah. Just I picked up something from the post box the other night.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Got myself a little prezi.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. I was I thought I want to read up some more things and I need a few more books. So I was like, and I bought this one. ages ago, and I didn't realize it was part 3 of a trilogy. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I went and got this as I think it's the first one or it's the second one, but I've ordered the other 2.
Gotcha.
Essentially.
Who's the author?
Drew Karpyshyn, they mention him in this game as like a famous Earth author.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
But he was one of the writers on this on the game. As well.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think I heard something ages back about that. Like when they were first putting out the first Mass Effect, they were talking about the volume of lore that they had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have an awesome time at D&D, Talia.
Hey, see you, Talia. Thank you so much for popping in. Hopefully see you next time. Mwah.
I got myself a toy, but I feel like I'm a trader now.
Oh.
This is my toy.
Ooh.
It's the Rocinante! It's the Rossi!
Very nice. Oh, that is the coolest. Bloody hell, man.
No, you're showing support for it. You're showing support for the franchise.
Putting more money into it.
Yeah, like I love you, man, but like novelizations of video games that's an area where I tread lightly.
Done it before. Oh, my library. So ashamed.
Hey, no, look, if it brings you joy, I'm not trying to shit on them and say they're universally bad quality. It's just I've had bad. Like, it hasn't met my preferences. Is probably the best way of saying it. So it's not something I do.
No, understood.
Yeah. Oh, Diablo had good novels, did it? Awesome.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Oh my god, I have to get back into that. Additionally, I have this buried under my desk.
Oh.
Yeah, I just haven't played it nearly enough.
Wasn't there something about a Diablo? Oh, this is where I'm getting. I think I'm getting my wires crossed. But wasn't there something about a Diablo 2 remaster or something like that?
Ooh, oh, that would be very nice. Regan, I heard that you were going to be playing it very soon as well. Have you heard anything about that? Have you got your finger on the pulse for remaster possibility? It does ring a bell, but.
Kevin prefers original IPs like the Twilight books. Wow, Carrie, you're just swinging hard there.
Damn.
Yes, that's my litmus test for a novel. If it doesn't co-opt an entire indigenous culture, then it's just not worth reading.
Oh man.
Yeah, if it doesn't throw like an entire tribe in a very specific area, just under a whole fucking bus. No, nay, a constant stream of tour buses.
A fleet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. D2 deserves it. Yeah, it seems like that would be really interesting. It'd be a really interesting choice for Blizzard to do that too, because it seems like, and I know that things didn't go great with their Warcraft remaster, but if they managed it with a little more care, like they did with, because I think StarCraft from memory went pretty well. Unless I've got my wires crossed and I've got that around the wrong way. But they have done at least one remaster that seemed like it got some love. And Diablo 2 is closer to Path of Exile, and Path of Exile is probably I think when people think about action RPGs, Diablo 3 is a lot of fun, and it's had some incredible support from the company, but Diablo 2 has more sophisticated, challenging combat, and Path of Exile has taken that and run with it and has an incredibly passionate fan base. Like grinding gears over in New Zealand, like that's their thing now. That's their game. Like that, that makes the money hand over fist as far as I know.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that reflects that means a lot coming from someone who's a passionate fan of Diablo 2. Hey man, have you heard this new album by Tyrion Spector?
That's not the bomb.
It's incredible.
It just hits me like an orbital laser.
Nice.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
You're gonna get on really well with Ashley Williams.
Yeah. You need to meet someone. Let me tell you another thing about Turians.
You can sprace your day away.
Sprace. It's what's for every conversation. With Ashley.
Thanksgiving wouldn't be Thanksgiving without it.
Yeah. I mean, Turians are sentient beings, but...
Oh, that ellipsis. Oh.
Yeah. Plus, he's a spectre. Okay. That was long ago. That was long ago, yeah.
What did you
That was
forget
30
about?
years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian.
You're gonna love it when I get
We're an
Spectres.
Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
You don't like heavy action?
I mean, it's still in the middle of the week. There's a lot of other things Presley has to think about.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, come back and talk to me about heavy action on Friday.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. We'll look into it. Yeah, Presley says, I don't like you confronting my racism with maths. But Grandpa Racist said... Presley, you're not hanging around with Turians again, are you?
I won't stand for your logic and your reasoning.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Right. Well. What's next?
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Good old Jenkins.
Something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
We're an hour 20 in, and we've had one conversation already. I think we need to pace ourselves here. We're getting ahead of schedule.
Yeah, man. It might take us like...
They can do whatever
What
they
are you
want.
doing?
Kill anyone who gets in their
Go
way.
to the galaxy.
Watch too many spy vids, Jack.
I thought I could look at it and get some XP, but no, I'm not
yeah,
going.
fair enough.
No, I'm not going to now. Fuck you. I'm just going to stand over here until you apologize, and then maybe I'll go back up to the map.
Alright, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm an asshole.
Okay. Go and look at the map. Alright, there we go. No, I can't.
If you're preventing it, it didn't even get you any XP, so you know, like what?
Yeah, but you didn't know. You're not the boss of me.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Or putting them on a tray and wheeling them into the morgue.
Yeah, but
Like
Jenkins.
what's going to happen with you, Jenkins?
Yeah, but Jenkins, have you tried heavy action?
I want to talk to Presley about it. Press him about it, in fact.
Press him firmly. Oh.
What happened? What happened to this stream?
Carrie says, children, stop fighting. Don't make me turn the stream around. Because I couldn't go to the galaxy map. No,
Oh, yeah, Jacques was. Yes, please.
Just awesome character. The best.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
It's... God, what was his name from Crying Sons? It's him.
Oh,
the private.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, it'll come back eventually.
I have to rewatch it.
Not with a Spectre on board!
That's fantastic. Right.
We're gonna go on a mission with a Spectre. Maybe he'll assassinate someone.
Steady on, Jenkins. Try not to use your sibilant consonants too much.
Yeah.
Around.
I bought Crying Sons twice now. I picked it up on iPad too after it dropped on the 25th. It's just,
great.
Yeah.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Brass what?
Brass monkey. You fool! You fell for one of the classic blunders. Never get involved in a land war in Asia. And never match wits with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Inconceivable.
Yeah. Oh,
You
he's
keep
so...
saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
That dude is such a good actor, highly underrated.
Mm.
I saw a thing once. I can't remember which of my coaches. I don't know if it was that one of my coaches pointed me in his direction, but I watched like a 10-minute monologue that he delivered. And excuse me for blanking on his name at the moment, but we're talking about the gentleman from Princess Bride who plays not Inigo. Oh God,
not Fezzik.
No.
We want...
Nouns are just not happening today. Vizzini, that's it. Yeah. He's an incredible actor, and I watched this 10-minute monologue that he delivered once, and as part of like a spoken word performance, and it was just exquisite.
Oh, nice. Wallace Shawn is his name.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
I sure won't, Shepard!
I'm gonna use this as a human shield, Jenkins.
Yeah. A HOOMIN shield.
Human.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Oh, Jenkins.
Jenkins gonna jank.
I've got pictures of him on my wall.
I asked him to sign my steel box Nihilus action figure.
Yeah, baby. Oh, it's gonna take us 13 episodes to get back to 13. Get back to episode 13, isn't it?
Yeah, it really will. Hey, I just realized what we didn't do last time around. After we became a Spectre, we didn't go visit the Spectre facility and get like all of the cool toys that you can get there.
Oh, so not the so you're not talking about the going to the Citadel, the CSEC Academy and going down to where the that Turian is giving you equipment, or is it?
No, because isn't there part of Lieutenant Hawks? Oh, bless you, Carrie. That's it. Good old Hawks.
Hawks, thank you, Gary.
Oh, we spent so much time. But no, isn't there... I thought there was a space, like there's a Spectre facility or an office on the Citadel that's only open to Spectres.
Are you thinking of Mass Effect 3, in which that happens?
Maybe I am, because I remember there being a shooting range and stuff.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Oh, bugger. That's 3.
And I think it's not even in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, it's in the embassies area of the Citadel.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, I was remembering incorrectly. Hawks, tell us about the Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
They're extrajudicial, and that excites me. The ability to just have no oversight over my actions.
Who watches the Watchmen? They do.
Just one more time, please.
Who watches the Watchmen? They do. Nice. Yeah, Sammy. Yes, that one. Yes. I was definitely referring to that one. Yeah, it's downstairs from CC.
Yeah, we have been there where they sell the good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll be in Mass Effect 3 in no time. We're in the second conversation for today.
you crashed that machine on purpose, didn't you? So you could just like string this out.
Yeah. I was just worried about the absolute dearth of content in the Mass Effect trilogy.
Mass Effect 6 will be out by the time we finish.
Yeah. Look, we can only hope. It's going to be good to. It'll be good to see. I want Anthem to succeed, but I really hope that BioWare go like. I really hope that they sort of regroup and do right by their core franchises to show everyone like what they can do. I don't want to see them doing like it sounds shitty to say it because Blizzard are a company that that like I always held as like a gold standard growing up. But I think you've got to recognize, and folks here have pointed this out in the past before I even got to this point, that it's a company that's gone past their nadir. Like now because of what's happened with Activision, they don't stand for the same things, and their release schedule isn't beholden to the same values it was before, and that has a very distinct impact on the product that they put out. And there are other companies, there are other studios that have taken up that baton.
Right.
Yeah. So he's hoping that BioWare can regain that vitality. You know, the BioWare that we all love and remember, because you know, no one studio can do that forever, but it's certainly like they've done some amazing stuff, and it'd be nice to see them go back to form.
For sure.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
God damn it, Carl. No, I can't. God damn it. Oh, hey, Maze. How you doing?
Hey, Maze.
Welcome to the stream. We oh good god, the stream is going poorly, but we're having fun. We've just gone off on a massive tangents.
Massive ineffectual.
Yeah, massively ineffectual is how we'd probably describe things. Yeah, we're restarting Mass Effect. Do you mind if I talk a little bit about your professional life, Maze? I don't want to like out you here if you're just here to hang out. Oh, sweet. I just always prefer to ask first. Maze is an exceptionally talented sound designer and composer based in Melbourne, and I had the pleasure of having a consult. I think either one or two consults with Maze as part of the Navy Boards project that I'm doing, which is the Alexa development stuff that I've been working on since March.
Cool.
Yeah, and it was really awesome. Like, it completely opened my eyes to the potential of creating dynamic audio soundscapes, which I'm so excited about. Like, and I actually started applying that work practically last week, and that's just a tiny sliver of the work that Maze is doing. You can also check out their work on Wayward Strand, which there's a lot of media out there for as well now, which is looks like it's going to be a really gorgeous Australian developed adventure title. I think it is. It's a graphic adventure. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. There we go. Wayward Strand on Twitter. Yay!
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, lovely to have you here.
Lovely.
We're currently talking with really slowly with Corporal Jenkins, who's being styled after a character we found when we were playing Crying Sons last week, and we're worried about how excited Corporal Jenkins is about being extrajudicial and just being able to do stuff with no oversight. He seems, I think the poor dude might be a little bit of a proto-fascist without the right guidance. I was on the internet, and some people told me that everything that I believed was correct, and it's all reasonable.
That's cool. He'll get a bullet to the face pretty soon, and we won't have to deal with him again.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Many spoilers. So many.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We hopefully could guide him to a more reasonable stance, but yeah.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins?
Not gonna happen.
What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous.
That's the sentence that
But
got him into trouble.
when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
This is Luke if Luke goes into the Imperial Academy.
Oh wow, yeah, right.
Because like when he says, like that moment where he says, I used to climb up on a hill and stare at the city. You can hear the John Williams score, the mournful notes like starting to.
Yeah. So much.
But this is him going off to the Imperial Academy.
Yeah. He totally didn't go to Toshi Station and pick up some power converters. He just went straight to the recruiting center.
Yeah.
Gave the finger to Uncle Owen.
Yeah. Why get power converters when you can convert to fascist power?
Right. That was on the billboard.
Yeah. Someone. I just as a brief tangent, I had an argument because we're getting too far ahead here. We've had 2 conversations in an hour and a half in the game. We need to. Whew.
Blistering pace.
Yeah, but I've been backsliding a little bit in my habits on Facebook recently. I try not to get into arguments with people. I try to have conversations, and I try not to shitpost. But someone a while back, and this is a conversation that probably went over a week. Someone I know posted in the middle of the Black Lives Matter protests. They were like,
well, I just think that everyone's protesting should be peaceful, because what it's doing with the news is probably going to polarize people against more left-wing candidates, and they're going to vote Trump instead. So first of all, motherfucker was from Australia. So don't be going and talking about like what's happening over in the US if you're not going to get engaged with it, or if you're not boots on the ground. Second of all, it's a can of worms that's not even worth getting into. But then after that, like they started posting about Star Wars, talking about, I think it was they were rewatching the films, and so I thought, okay, great. I'm not gonna jump on this person's post, but I did my own little sub post where I said, if you profess to be a fan of Star Wars, and you are second guessing or tut-tutting violent protests and buying into the narrative about rioting and looting in the United States, I have some bad news about which side you'd actually be on. But the good news is that black is slimming. Start practicing your English accent. Thank you, Mace. I didn't want to do it for the shout out, but there was a moment where just that angle that I had a brief moment of patting myself on the back for that angle, because the cognitive fucking dissonance. Sorry, bear with me. I'm going to go on a tangent here for a second. And I apologize for this. The cognitive dissonance between enjoying and engaging with that piece of media and not recognizing or seeing the values of what it stood for. And here's an example as a counterexample. And please let me know, folks, if I don't want to veer too far into talking about the protests and the riots, because it can be a real headsink tank for people. Headspace tank for people. Like, it can be really damaging. So let me know. Just throw up a message in chat if you want me to veer off this. But when a couple of weeks ago I was watching just stuff that was being posted on Twitter, just video from the protests. Just probably watched a lot more of it than I should have, because it didn't do great things for my headspace. But there was this moment in time where one of the protests on one of the ends of the Manhattan Bridge, there was someone who'd come along in a Spider-Man costume, and they climbed up onto a shelf that was probably just above head height on the bridge, above everyone else, and someone handed them up a Black Lives Matter sign, and they held it up. And then someone in the audience, and I'm going to try and get through this without tearing up, but someone in the audience yelled out, "If you fuck with one of us, if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us." And for those of you who aren't, if you don't recognize the quote, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, there's this amazing moment in Spider-Man where Spider-Man is on the ropes and Green Goblin all but has him, and then the crowd just starts throwing trash at Green Goblin, and someone yells out in the broadest Brooklyn brogue, just, "You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us." And it was such a beautiful callback in that moment of, like, it wasn't just someone there in a costume. They were reflecting, they were representing, they were showing the values that are at the very heart of that media, because so much of Marvel's MCU stuff that happens in New York is all about that. New York is a city that is, like, putting aside the reality of it for a moment. It has a story that it tells itself in a beautiful myth, which is all about solidarity, which is all about the underdog. It's all about that we come together in these moments of crisis. We may not be perfect, it's a rough city, but, you know, when push comes to shove, we love each other. And someone doing that in that moment, when these people were literally risking life and limb to be out there, because the extremity of the pushback, of the violence that they're facing from the NYPD is incredible. And it just, God, it was such a moment in time.
Wow.
Yeah, it just embodied everything. It just embodied everything about the spirit of that moment from the movie. And it was people living the truth of that. God. And so, I'm not going to circle back to the point before. I'll just finish off the tangent on that positive note. Because, it was just...
That's perfect.
Yeah. I fucking broke down watching it. I was a blubbering mess for minutes.
Oh, nice. Man.
How you all doing? What is the best thing that has happened to you this week? Because it's a Sunday, and that's our Sunday question.
Oh, apart from, we're looking forward to a week.
Oh, did I miss it up? That's right. What's the thing you're most looking forward to this week?
Because I think you asked that on Fridays.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, yeah. Hey, Jade, welcome to the stream.
Jade, what's going on?
Yeah.
But, tell us about your week anyway.
Yeah, tell us about your week. But yeah, is there something you're looking forward to this week as well? Yeah, what is the thing you're most looking forward to this week?
Nice.
Yeah. How you doing, Jade? You had a week. You had an absolute week of it, Jade. How's everything going at the moment?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't want to speak over Jade about any of that, but yeah, it was a rough week. Cinnamon roll. A lot of your stuff is hypotheticals. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just as a reminder for folks, there we go. Codsworth has actually popped the command in there. Yeah, we now have our awesome new romance software.
What?
Yes!
Front now.
Yes! There you go.
For the first time in like how many streams?
Carrie, are you recruiting? Because, I'm not going to complain, but I'm curious. Are you recruiting to boost numbers?
It's working. Whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Looking forward to work, oddly. Oh, awesome. I love that. That's not odd. Like, it's great when that can happen, because work doesn't have to be like a negative thing. Like, sometimes it can be. Oftentimes it is. Last week was productive, and hoping you can recapture that next week. Awesome. I'm not doing anything. It's just the numbers are coming in.
I can't be responsible for anybody else's votes. I mean, come on.
Yeah. All right, we should probably play some game too.
What, are you kidding me?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Jenkins.
I just want to shoot something.
I get all wound up about Spectres. I mean, make me a little bit crazy.
I'm just gonna go climb a rope for a while and think about Nihilith. Sam is cautioning us. Doesn't know how he feels about us like bringing actual gameplay into the stream. That's fair.
You gotta put up with it, Sam. We're in control.
Yeah.
But you can tell us who we want to romance.
No, wait. Technically, Cole, we're in control on Wednesday nights and sometimes Friday nights.
Right.
We're in Mass Effect now.
Yeah. Massively ineffectual. Yeah.
Massively ineffectual, indeed.
Nice.
Totally unrelated, obviously, Carrie. Thanks.
Yeah. These are just two separate pieces of data. Don't want to speak of the week. Yeah, completely fair. Happy that your ex shot herself in the foot and outed herself as a narcissistic prick. Otherwise, want to get back into minifigs. Or get a goth coat. Some of the fashion you've been posting recently, like it was almost like a Brotherhood of the Wolf like kind of quote that had coat that had sort of the raised area around the mouth was gorgeous.
Ooh.
Yeah. Make a few game pictures. Nice. You want to rest? I hope you get that.
Goodbye, Commander.
We got Paragon points. I love that when you talk to Jenkins, Chuckwas just chimes in occasionally with, "Oh, you'll need a sensible answer to this, so I'm just going to talk."
And do we have an opportunity to talk to Chuckwas as well?
I'll try it, but I'm pretty sure last time we did this, it's just the same conversation options, so they're treated as like a group there.
Okay. Right, yeah.
Show you the full thing when you can. It's 100. Oh, sweet! I look forward to it. And yeah, I feel you on the being excited about work thing, Carrie. Like, apart from the fact that my daughter is on school holidays, which complicates things, this week I'm going to be putting in final assets for the dynamic audio prototype that I've been doing, which has been really fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just it's a very simple, like there's no game, I've unplugged all the gameplay from it, but it's just a bunch of like, you can say like, fire mass drivers and fire ion net, and you get like pew pew sounds and...
Cute.
Yeah, all sorts of things involved with that. Like if you go to evasive maneuvers, you can hear maneuvering jets and chassis groans behind the dialogue. Yeah.
Very nice.
Can we go downstairs yet, or do we have to?
No. Well, the door open options weren't available. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I literally just stood in front of the door and it didn't do anything. Yeah. All right. Let's go get some of that delicious. Oh, it's Nihilus. Well, Anderson's going to join us.
Yeah.
He's calibrating.
He's looking at the Eden.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Excited might be an overstatement. Yeah, I hear you. I guess that's my choice of language. Getting satisfaction out of it there's a lot to be said about that. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I think the color of it for me is a little bit different, but I understand where you're coming from. Especially if you have a productive week, it's nice to go into the next week feeling, yeah, like I think I can get stuff done.
Because I did stuff last week, and yeah.
And at the moment, that's not nothing at all.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
You should talk to Jenkins about it.
I love his armor.
Right?
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
I've got some bad news, Nihilus. They're actually paving Paradise and putting up a parking lot. That's how we can land the Normandy.
Man. What are they doing with all the trees? Are they putting them in a tree museum?
See, that's the only line I know from that song. So you're gonna have to help. Right. You're gonna have to help me there.
Well, they charge the people $1.50 just to see them.
Nice. Your powers are meaningless here against me, Kai.
Am I in timeout now for propping him up?
Yeah. Be a mess right now without the structure of your job. Yeah, I feel you. I'm actually, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I really feel for folks who are in creative industries and like who are at points where they've had to try and make a plan for what's happening going forward, especially if they're earlier on in their projects, like not to a point where it's coalesced. Because not only like dealing with all of the uncertainty that's going on in the world a thing, but trying to deal with just trying to get into the headspace of being creative and conceiving of stuff
feels like it's a real challenge with everything else that's going on.
Oh, you know, just surviving is taking up a lot of brain space, really.
Yeah. Why are you asking, Nihilus? Yeah, it's a nice paradise you got here, but it looks awful flammable.
Oh, it would be a shame if something happened to it.
Wouldn't it be, eh?
Huh?
You know, like say someone were to, I don't know, put a beacon? I got nothing. Yeah.
Maybe, you know, if you take Jenkins down there, something might happen to him, and it wouldn't be too pretty. Whatever.
I mean, I'm not saying anything. It's just he's an excitable kid. You take him somewhere. He thinks that someone's trying to shoot him. He shoots them. They shoot him.
Could be tragic. Real tragic.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Just a shakedown.
Yeah, exactly. It's full of grass, you know. Fire starts, all your horses and zebras, where are they gonna go?
Yeah, it's not that kind of nice wet grass that it doesn't take a bit of flame to it. It's kind of dry, and you know that's a problem.
Hey, Colin, look at that. Someone put a whole bunch of gasoline over the grass. Who would do a thing like that?
Why would they do that? That's oh my god.
It seems irresponsible to me.
Yeah, it'd be equally irresponsible for me to flick my cigarette over there after I'm finished with it. You know?
Oh! Hey, wouldn't want that to happen now, would we?
No, totally not. No.
I couldn't remember. I do it by accident, but I was trying to go for, like, Andrew Dice Clay's a train wreck of a human being, but that... Ow! You know, like, Dangerfield has sort of a one similar to it for, like, it's a real 80s thing of, like, you land, like, a bad joke and you're like, ow!
Oh, man.
Yeah. Indeed, what a twist. What a twist, Carrie. It's not a simple shakedown run. This is some Shyamalan level shit going on here.
Oh my god.
But the mission wasn't just a simple shakedown run.
You do it in the Ron Howard narrator voice from Arrested Development. It wasn't a shakedown run.
Nice.
Turns out.
Yeah.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
And that's when Andy Dufresne realized that the mission was not a simple shakedown run.
Very nice. Very, very nice. You're right.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I feel like this is unbalanced here. We're getting a lot of information from the Prothean side of things. Have we heard from the Antitheans?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it deserves equal weight.
All Theans matter.
Sorry, 13 episodes? Did I? 16.
Turns out Shepard was dead the whole time. Nice. Oh, good point. What about the nutrients?
Yeah. Well, they're tasty, and they're good for you.
No, that's the nutrients.
Oh, right.
That's the German synthwave band that are all actually animated trees. Ballroom.
Centrians. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah.
Centrian. There we go.
Yeah. About 100 of those.
Centrian left.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Well, I'm watching through Babylon 5, and we've just hit the end of season 3, the season finale, and
nice.
yeah, like I'm not saying it stole from this at all. I just want to preface this. Like, I always find it interesting that like uplift is a concept that's in so much different science fiction. Like, what happens when we encounter like a superior race, and it was just really funny at the point when, and spoilers for a 40-year-old science fiction series now. But yeah, we just hit the point where the Shadows make like their uplift offer to Sheridan, where they're like, if you could just stop this whole organizing an opposition thing, we can give you all sorts of toys, just all sorts of toys.
Yeah. Sorry, you want us to stop stating our point of view so we can get stuff.
Yeah, if you could.
Right.
Yeah. It was interesting then, because like Anderson says, like they made a discovery, but it jumped them forward 200 years. So it makes me wonder if like they'd hit sort of a stasis point technologically after becoming spacefaring. Like, I guess you got to figure there are plateau points, and yeah, I guess it's an interesting conversation because like our pace of technological change is just accelerating at the moment. Like it's constantly building on itself, and you think if you become a spacefaring race and you're exposed to so much more in the way of environments and species and ideas, does that accelerate, or is there is it Moore's law where there's like a limit to like CPU? Like, is there a similar thing for technological change?
Moore's law is the doubling, but yeah. It I think he admitted later on that it had an upper limit.
Yeah.
What about? But I think maybe it's the fact that being a spacefaring species only gets you so far when you don't have interstellar travel capability, because the amount of time it takes you to travel from one star to another is made a whole lot easier. Because current technology, even with even getting to the nearest star, which is only 4 light years away from here, would still take us. It would still have to have a generation ship to get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think with that kind of jumping from system to system in an instant, that's probably the difference they were talking about.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, we're still trying to figure out how to get folks to Mars safely without cooking them, and then how they're going to live when they get there.
Yeah. It's what is it? Latest estimates was it's a 18-month journey to Mars. Is that right? I only just read The Martian, and I can't believe that I forgot about the timelines involved. But yeah.
Gotcha. I remember it as being like over a year. Like it's well past the record for humans surviving in space.
It's 20 light minutes, which equates to, at our current acceleration, it's at least 18 months, if not longer.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Why did we tell the council?
Yeah.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
He's a scout.
You got potential, kid.
We see you run to the 100-yard line. Pick up those bees. Go fast.
Meet the scout, nice. Carrie says, I think interstellar travel would accelerate progress, but without that, I could see us stagnating. Yeah, it does seem like you would. Yeah, it's a good point I hadn't considered. There's another thing you can do with that too, where if you travel via generation ships, so you don't have faster than light, you then have cultures. You know, like what happens when you send people to Antarctica, you get an accent developing, and so you have these cultures develop literally because they were the ship that went over there. and they're separate long enough that they develop their own ways of doing things, their own idioms.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name in the cup?
4 names came out. What?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I see.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
And Jenkins has a body cam that he'd like you to wear.
God. If you can just fasten it here! But you won't see what I'm... Doesn't matter! I'll see everything I need to! Like how the Spectres become utterly irrelevant after Act 2. Do you mean in this game? Or are you talking about like after Mass Effect 2, Jade?
Huh. Yeah, definitely want to expand on that.
This game. Yeah, it's a good point. I feel like... I wonder if part of that is because things just hit the fan enough that it becomes... Because, you know, the Spectres seem to be really good at doing covert operations, but it feels like everything hits the point, like hits the fan rather hard enough that, you know, that's no longer... You know, James Bond is awesome, but you can't send James Bond really into a war zone and have him be as effective as, like, you know, armies doing their thing. I don't know, maybe that's a bad example, because I'm sure that there are films where they've done that with James Bond, but... Carrie says, I still want to see the Horizon spin-off where they sent copies of the AIs and terraforming stuff off-world and made a backup Earth elsewhere. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if they like took along the cloning, they took along the DNA copies of, like, you know, from the Ark. That would be cool.
Oh, okay. Huh.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
It's like having 40k, hyping up a Space Marine chapter, then focusing everything around the Imperial Guardsman that goes on a galaxy trotting adventure with that chapter, only to do most of the legwork while the chapter sits around doing what exactly? Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting point, because I feel like part of it is sort of trying to highlight the exceptionalism of Shepard as a character, because very quickly it becomes about her manifest destiny and how she's the only one who can do things. Like, the conflict is very much framed as two Spectres go to war. 2 Spectres enter, 1 Spectre leaves.
When 2 Spectres go to war, mom's only who can score.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's an interesting. It is an interesting point, because I feel like there's a lot of the game does a lot in the early, in like Act 1 of giving you that feeling of going into a broader universe and getting agency, where, you know, suddenly you can chart the course of the Normandy, and suddenly you're able to just tell people, look, I'm gonna do what I want. you know, going back to Carrie, like, raising Horizon, it's that same moment, like, in Horizon where you become a Seeker, and so suddenly you're able to go back to characters and go, I don't think so, motherfucker, because of this.
Yeah, right, yeah, like having Bond doing stuff with all the rest of MI6 does nothing. Yeah, right.
Okay, that actually feels like that's an apt analogy, then.
There's supposed to be, are there 9 00 agents? Not just Bond?
Don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
001 to 009. I don't think there's a 000.
The international agent's 0011, isn't it?
It totally is.
There we go, yeah.
Yes, I'm just encouraging him, Carrie.
Me. Oh, that's Beacon, not Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
There was a worrying, just a level of, like, vibration at the start of it, the start of the sentence there. What if it's a weapons archive? I mean, we can't let that fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah. No, we in the military. Why would we want to weaponize absolutely everything we can get out, grab our little hands on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wrong? Whose hands would be the wrong hands here?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
What happens, Cole, if two systems go to war?
Well, you know, out of all of the things that you could score, I think money is probably the primary thing. Yeah. Plus, a guy named Francis will probably go to LA.
Oh, really? Like anywhere in particular?
Thinking of, you know, where they're making all the movies. Yeah, I've got to remember.
Burbank?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
That was well timed.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Here we go.
Ah!
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Nihilus takes a moment to go, you remember
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Such a great shot. Oh, wow.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
It's like Batman has seen the Joker for the first time.
Yeah.
Aging stealth systems.
You and I are going to have words.
That's a really good analogy.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Was he using a
Got
parachute?
us back, Captain.
Oh, he wasn't.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Oh, it's such a good moment.
We are approaching drop point 2.
That's why he has so many medals, because he's saved them having to spend on parachutes.
Level up, and we should probably have a break because it's 5 minutes past 4.
Yeah, it is actually. We'll take a quick break for a moment. So just a couple of things before we do. First of all, I remember being so blown away the first time I played Mass Effect about how they framed that. Like, this is the start of the fucking game. Like, it frames it so well, like that feeling of going into this absolutely pertinent emergency. Like, everything is so critical, the stakes are so high, and you're going in as like one of the best of the best. They did such a good job of framing that. Second of all, and this is not to take away from any of this, but when you see the Reapers for the first time, I just imagine them like somewhere going, "Oh shit! I didn't get the science facility. Have you got another quarter I can borrow?" Wait! I think I'm gonna get the space racist. Oh god damn it! She moved.
There's this cable running on the right.
Yes.
And there's an even bigger bastard on a joystick.
Yeah. This is the first 15 minutes of the game, right? We've had like a couple of chats, and we've gotten into the first 15 minutes of the game. So again, we're probably going ahead of schedule, but we'll pace ourselves. All right, we'll take a quick break for probably be for about 10 minutes, and then we'll truck on with the first mission. So
Sounds good.
Yeah, grab a drink, hydrate. We'll be back soon. Hello! Welcome back.
Aha!
Reporting to you live from the war zone on Eden Prime. Where Ashley Williams, resident space racist, has just knocked over someone to get a more favorable camera angle. While she shoots people.
I think it was an encore, which is quite a knockdown.
An encore? Oh, let's do that again then.
All right, bang. Well done, Ashley.
Well done indeed. One of our finest.
Now we're going to go hard in pistols first up, aren't we? Is that right? Or...
I think so, yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, we're going to go charm. No, we should probably chuck. Yeah. What, 2 into pistols, 1 into charm, maybe?
Yeah, let's do that. Managed to not surprise you. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Welcome back, everyone. Ashley Williams to meet Ash Williams from The Evil Dead. Oh, that would be the best. That would be the best. Ash would have words to say.
Yeah. Jeez, I'm not sure who I would want to win in this case.
Well, Ash is he's a bit of a mess up as a human being in like Ash versus the Evil Dead series, but his heart's in the right place overall.
Yeah. I could not get into the series, and I'm a big fan of the. I've probably mentioned that before. I'm a big fan of the second and third movies. Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, something about the series just wasn't quite there. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's right.
What are we gonna do? What do we want?
We're just gonna put everything into decryption. No.
We can't get electronics. What does decryption do for us?
Take mine by the explosion of sabotage. We should probably just chuck everything into throw and barrier.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
And sentinel or something.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of here for Richard L. Jenkins. Oh, really? Hang on, what's the timeline on that though?
Oh.
Yeah, that would match up, wouldn't it? Because the original Leroy Jenkins was around 2005, 2006, from memory.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. That up above 2005. Wow.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins as a thing has been around for a while. Yeah, we'll put some points into Jenkins, even though.
It ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes all the sense because Mass Effect 1 was 07.
Gotcha. Nice.
05. Wow, that's so great. Stuff we keep on learning.
Yeah. Nihilith! I just overkilled someone with my assault rifle. It was.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Oh my. Oh yeah, and you get to kill these little floaty fuzzy cow things. Fantastic.
Explodey moose.
5x5, Commander.
It's 25. But now's not the time for random math puzzles. Press Q to holster your weapon.
5x5, Commander.
I just told you.
I'm not gonna do pop quizzes.
Yeah. What's the capital of Eden Prime? At least I had chicken, yeah. Ah, here we go.
There's things to pick up, that's right. I should be navigating like a good second.
That's okay, Cole. My direction sense can get us somewhere.
Don't equip Jenkins with anything. Okay, yep.
Don't what? Don't equip him.
Don't equip him with anything.
Oh.
Yeah, just leveling is fine, but
Oh god, what happened here?
Oh, can we?
It's Aunt Beru.
And Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
It's an homage. An homage.
Now you're gonna let me go to Tashi Station, aren't you? Oh, wow.
I want to come with you to Alderaan. There's nothing for you right now.
I watched that again recently, and it's such a weird, like, it's such a wild fucking swerve that Obi, like, it just comes out of nowhere while Luke is mourning his parents. He's like, but my parents are dead. You must come with me to Alderaan to learn the ways of the Force. What?
Well, you know, Jedi and emotions, not a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cutscene.
Shepard tries to tell Jenkins just to go away, but he just takes it to mean move forward.
Oh, damn, they filled in full of holes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Jenkins.
So he, like his namesake, ran forward and got killed.
Yeah.
Position.
Just so he could remind Kevin that.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Carl,
Yeah.
I know we're Paragon, but.
You'll get Paragon points out of it.
Pardon?
Good thing. You'll get Paragon points out of it. Dude.
Oh, it's such a stupid thing to say. I know we're in an active war zone, but get your shovels.
We'll see that he
deserves
receives a
burial.
proper service once the
Oh, he's
mission
gonna
is
get it.
complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Aye, aye, man.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Truth be told, it was 6 months ago that we did this.
There really should be a dialogue option for at least he had chicken. Nice. These poor things. I can just hear them going, I'm gonna go after a birthday party!
Boom!
I'll stay right here.
God.
Now, Timmy, I ordered you 20 pus balloons, but I'm not sure where they've gone.
Pus balloons are my favorite, Mom.
Yay! Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Alright, let's do that leveling up.
And also, you might want to start using the hotkeys as well. Remember that? You could just drag them up into the 1 to 8 positions on the top left.
Yeah, I tried doing that. It doesn't. I'm a lefty. It's no use.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Yeah, we had that whole thing last time.
Now,
But thank you for reminding me, Carl. Thank you for reminding me of my
disadvantage of being a southpaw. No.
Yeah. What are we doing? Marksman. Yes.
Reckon.
Let's pop that.
And then probably.
Rest them into what were you thinking?
I reckon charm, just so we can just get that stuff up. Kind of not worry about it.
Oh, I got an empty bar here now.
We do, because Jenkins died. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember Jenkins? We even said we should bury him.
Well, mentally, I've already buried him, so.
I've filed him away.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. First aid. Let's get that going. Yes. Yes. Do that.
I like
it. Jen who? This is Shopkins? Was that his name? Was the cartoon with the weird food that wants you to buy it and eat it?
Yeah, right. Jen Kink, maybe? No. I don't remember.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright, Caden, you know how you got that first aid ability?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got sabotage. I can't stand that. I mean, I know technically we planned it, but...
Oh, yeah. He's been telling you all your...
Has he? Whoa.
5 by 5, Commander.
Ah, that's right. I'm gonna go over here.
Crate on the left. Oh yeah, that's right in front of you there.
5x5, Commander.
I love that they put that into the film too, as just a little shot fight across the bow at Shatner.
Oh, which? Ah, there we go. More balloons to pop.
Yeah, there's a I'll just pause for a quick sec. There is a clip of, like, Shatner's one of those people who's tremendously talented, but depending on who you listen to, he's either a wonderful human being or just a complete dick. And there's a recording session where the engineer corrects him on the pronunciation of sabotage, because he says sabotage. And the guy's like, oh, it's sabotage. And Shatner's like, I say sabotage. And poor engineer is like, I know that someone's going to say this is wrong and we're going to have to fix this. But Shatner just... And it's not the only clip of Shatner out there just basically just going, well, I'm not doing what you ask. Like, you know, for what's his name? Citizen Kane. Orson Welles. Orson Welles has some amazing clips of him just getting his back up, but he will still do what you ask. And you know, that's at the late opinionated stage of Orson Welles' career. And so that, as I understand it, is why you get Sabotage playing at the start of the at that moment in the Star Trek reboot. Oh, I like that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. We get cash for shooting. How many of those things do we have to shoot to get the big money?
I think we have to shoot some ducks as well.
Oh, okay.
Get them all in a row, you know.
Have we... I feel like they're not properly organized yet. Yeah, the sabotage scene in Star Trek, the song is used so well in that moment. It's like, my three favorite, like, uses of a song in a film. Like, that one's up there. There's the use of the Placebo cover of Running Up That Hill in the trailer for Daybreakers, which just kills me every time. And the Immigrant Song in Thor Ragnarok. What about what are your favorite uses of songs in films?
Oh, here we go. She's not bad. Oh god.
Oh! Well, I mean, he had a point.
Such a point. You're just gonna have to save her. I did a what was it? It's like yeah, songs from trailers. I'm pretty sure that I did kind of a top 5 at one point. That was using I think first Avengers film had a 9 Inch Nails song in it.
Oh, really?
We're in this together now. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in the trailer. Oh, nice one, Maze. Yeah, right. Where is my mind for Sunshine in the Spotless Mind? Yeah. Cool. And they did a
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212.
Oh, sorry.
You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I was just going to the upgrade kit. I didn't think that she would inject herself. You were saying?
interrupting my looting.
Yeah.
Actually. Fight Club did... No, wait. Yes, end of Fight Club. Where is my mind? Yeah. Yeah. What else? There was there was another Nine Inch Nails song in 300, I think, in the trailer for that.
Oh yeah. That's it's a long instrumental piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tool, 46 and 2 was in the Captain America: The First Avenger trailer. Spectacular. Yeah. There was a Muse song in the Watchmen trailer. Might have been. Oh, no, I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely recall the Muse song.
Yeah.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns.
Do you want to
Nothing
be?
serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Are you Wounded Williams? No, I'm Ashley Williams. Wounded Williams is over in the next rise. Eat the chippies.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
It's pronounced ambulance. God.
Wow, I love the gulf between these two options. Don't blame yourself. You abandoned them. This is some real, like, left shoulder, right shoulder shit going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Join us, one of us. Join us.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
It's time for
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Hey, Brendan, how you doing?
What's going on?
Welcome to the stream. How's your weekend treating you? Ashley, the recent resurgence of the Geth has been explained in the documentary Geth Out.
Yeah, get it together.
Let's get together. Let's get it home.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
There you go.
Damn.
Oh, scientists.
If you save before you enter the room, I might just allow you to.
What happened to the researchers at the dig
You
site?
would never.
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
It did.
Weekend has just been waiting for installs and procrastinating. Oh, what you installing?
Oh, okay. Great.
Also, I hope that those poll results, Carrie, are making you smile. Like, that's a serious swing in Liara's direction there. Let's hope that keeps momentum.
The first big swing in, like, that we've ever had.
Mm.
It's always been, everybody's been, you know, Caden, but now... Whoa.
It's a break in the cadence.
Mm-hmm.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Welcome back. Do you wonder, like, do you think the first time someone goes out with that armor, they go to sit down and they accidentally sit down on their shotgun?
Right? Yeah. You know, lean back and then...
Well, that's a worst case scenario if it doesn't have, like, a safety on.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
That feels like you could just take that and that's her response to everything. Like, you know, someone knocks on the door for her party. Sorry, like I said, no Turians.
Yeah, she's somebody outside a nightclub.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Last of Us. Is that... So you're cracking into Last of Us Part 2?
Nice.
I hope you have an awesome time with it. I've actually... I had a surprise gig come in the door, which is paying relatively well for the time involved, and I'm going to pick up... I'm just about to go into like a replay of Last of Us 2. I'm at the end of the game, and I'm going to drop some money on... PlayStation have like headphones that do 7.1 sound, because these I've had these for forever and they still work, but I feel like it's time to upgrade the gaming headphones.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, and they're apparently really good for games that support it. They've got like sound profiles that are on board. And yeah, the sound in Last of Us Part 2 is exquisite. A good friend, Justin Kavanagh, who's working on Beyond the Veil, he was talking about how he spent about 10 minutes just running around on snow surfaces because of the audio.
Oh, the nice crunch sound.
Yeah. He was just digging it, going, "This is wild."
Oh wow, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I hope you're able to tuck into those games soon, Brendan.
Yeah.
I hope they both give you joy.
Move out!
Recovered items. We'll take that.
We want to equip them, weren't we? Yeah.
The old El Anus.
Ah.
I'm not a 5-year-old. We want that for Ashley, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
As much as we don't like her, she deserves a big weapon.
Yep. Tell us about the WWE game. What's going on there? Oh, yep. Thank you. I will take that. No, none of those. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, dang.
What do you got going on, Caden? Well, let's give this to you.
Only at the moment, because he's the same class as you.
Say again, is he...
Is he pistols only at the moment because he's the same class as you?
I think so.
So anything else is going to be wasted on it. Like, I recommend, pick up whatever's in those crates, and you might want to go back to the equipment.
Got it.
Because I'm pretty sure that there's some good armor in
The
one of
beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Ah, there we go. Some ammo mods.
Oh, crate!
Greatness. Yeah. And I think that armor's an improvement for you. Oh, and yeah, she needs some points spent on her.
Alright. I feel like assault rifles is the thing to do. Oh, hang on.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah, let's do that. I can go into that. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, pistols is probably wasted on her.
Yeah, just let her focus on assault rifles. Assault training?
Yeah, why not? What does soldier do?
Health by 4%. Regenerates. I don't mind that at all.
Okay.
Alright, let's do that.
Yeah, and yeah, the armor I think is better in your case. The
Alright, let's do that.
right?
Let's find out.
Ah, yes, defo.
Is it?
Get rid of your inside.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gina, smash!
Yes! When rifle butting, yes butting, and butting.
What else? Everybody else.
I guess we can give that ammo to...
Yeah. Sure.
See, this I think is the plus of going back into the game, that we're kind of a little more we're kind of a little more attuned to what's going on here.
Yeah, we remember what the hell we were doing.
Yeah, because like once you get used to all of the menus, it's actually kind of fun going through and optimizing your kit.
Oh, that's a shame. So WWE 2020 got bad reviews, eh?
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, well, Last of Us 2 apparently got bad reviews straight away because it was dickheads.
Yeah. Critical review? 95 to 96. Yeah. Actually, I'll just make sure that the quick save is set to the right thing, and then we'll just do that going forward.
Sure.
Apologies for all these menus, folks. Part of this is me just putting the config back to the way it should be.
Oh, Regan, just that the user reviews got spammed by people who were objecting to, oh, good lord, I forgot her name.
Ellie.
Ellie, being gay.
Yeah. I think there's something they do with the game where it's hard to talk about it without verging into spoilers, but definitely the whole I have to play the girl and she's kissing girls.
Get over yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enter cover by pushing it again. Okay.
Oh,
There we go. I don't want a combat tutorial.
Yeah, they apparently Miss 7 Digits. Yeah, they reviewed it before they like within hours of the game being completed. So they kind of reviewed it before having completed the game. So you know.
Oh, who was that?
Miss 7 Digits asked a question about.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, by the way, 7 Digits.
And yes, welcome.
Never played the first one, so I don't have an opinion. Sounds like they reviewed after the beating the game, from what I heard. Yeah, critics reviews are taking the game as a whole. The user reviews, I would be. OpenCritic and Metacritic really has to fucking sort out a way of solving review bombing. Because that's absolutely a factor in what's gone on there. Just people just dogpiling the game because they don't agree with the game's politics, and the game isn't even. Fuck. Like I don't want to get on a high horse, but when people view representation, a minor deviation from the absolute fucking center of what is the default, when people view that as being political, like there is something going wrong in your head if that is your viewpoint. If there is a story that doesn't center your identity the same way it does 98% of the other part of the time, maybe have a think about why you're getting angry. You know, the best meme I ever saw about that was the, or I think one that really just typifies that viewpoint is the, oh god, what's the, Dudley, is it? In Harry Potter? His, like, stepbrother, effectively?
Oh, the Dursley kid.
Is it Dudley Dursley? Like his thing about, but I got like 20 presents last year, now there's only 18.
Oh, 37 instead of... I only got 36 instead of 37, yeah.
If you have to debate about if it's a good game or not, it's probably not worth your money. I'm not sure I follow their 7 digits. Like the reviews from critics, have been universally positive. You only play single player shooters.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm picking up what you're putting down, because like if we're talking about Last of Us the reviews from critics' perspectives have been universally positive on that. Like it is reviewed exceptionally well as a and experience in terms of what it does with narrative. Like, if you play single player first person shooters, or if you play, like, if single player shooters are the games you play, I'm not going to tell you that the shooting mechanics are more refined than anything else, because to be honest, that's not what the experience is about, and it wasn't what the first of Last of Us was about as well.
Oh,
but
yeah, wow, the mood was just, wow, amazing. You know, I didn't play it, I watched it play through, but wow, what a story, and the mood that it evoked, and the issues that it brought up as well about, you know, what's important to a character when everything else gets stripped back. Astounding.
Yeah, and if anyone ever played Left Behind was an example of, which was the DLC for Last of Us, was an example of what Naughty Dog wanted to do with the pacing of the game, and you can see that fed into what happens in Last of Us Part 2, and it's just, yeah, it's very different to any other game that I've played, and we're not going to say anything that is going to spoil The Last of Us Part 2 for anyone. So I just want to be clear on that with chat. But it evolves, or it deals with hanging threads from the first Last of Us in a really interesting way, and it shows real diligence with its writing. So
cool.
Yeah. So I don't know how that intersects with your point about debating about whether it's a good game or not. Yeah, I mean that's going to go to your own personal preferences.
I'm going to give that a watch actually, because I have not yet. For the want of a console, but anyway.
Yeah. Got a short Steam library. Last time you remember playing as a female, Rise of Tomb Raider. I would highly recommend then. 7 digits.
Oh, yeah. Rise of Tomb Raider is astounding. Love it.
Yeah. Do we need to watch Left Behind? No, not really. Left Behind kind of, it's funny because it interweaves with the main story of Last of Us, but it does so in a way where it's kind of, without spoiling anything, there are a couple of tangential points. There are a couple of things that Ellie mentions in Last of Us Part 1 that it then picks up on, and it picks up on and expands in Left Behind. And it's a beautiful story. It's a gorgeous experience. But you could play through Last of Us without having played Left Behind. Last time you played Tomb Raider was PS1. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
The reboot is Tomb Raider. The reboot is gorgeous. I recommend it.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Someone's been sneaking the beacon. Damn it! God damn it!
You were so close.
I was so close. Fucked up the putt. Just forgot to drop the G.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
There's crates around there for you to loot it.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
As a reminder, folks, Sunday's question is, what is the thing you're most looking forward to this week? We'd love to know.
Another shotgun. Do you have skills in shotgun yet?
Oh, hang on, let's find out. I thought I popped a few in. No, I don't. Good point.
You've got to get up to pistol 6, I think, to get unlock shotguns.
Yeah.
Come on.
Damn it! Damn it!
But yeah, can we trade out anything? Just assault rifles. Oh no, wait.
Nah, we've already got the good stuff there.
Yeah.
Because what else have we got? Yeah, it's no use to anyone. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, it's worth a try.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
We are playing Vanguard because shotguns are a thing. Oh, you've got D&D on Tuesday. Oh, sweet. You've moved into a new area and you're going to drop your players into a dungeon. Exciting times.
Carrie says, no, this is no time to go looking at potential investment property. You're looking at that wall there, Ashley. Good on you.
Yeah.
What is she doing? Other way.
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's any crates. I guess there aren't.
she's just gonna stay right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Good on you. Yeah, you keep looking at that wall.
Yeah.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, there we go. 7 Digits made you made a female Shep on 360 years ago. Nice.
Oh, the husks.
Oh, look, it's Christmas.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh, this is the tough part. Okay, I'll just let's level up, and then I'm going to change the controls so that I've got.
Oh, can't get to 6.
No, wait, hang on, I can. The problem is.
Yeah, no, it's not allowing you to go past 4.
God damn it! I see you. I see what you were saying now.
Throw might be good to.
Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Things are about to get messy. Love it.
That's the way, Carrie. You're on our page.
Carrie's been one of the worst offenders for a long time. She just likes to call other people out.
Well,
do we want to do this with Caden? Do we want to unlock electronics?
Oh, right. Oh,
we can push towards that.
Huh. Well, it kind of depends on, who you want to be dragging down to a planet every time, really.
You want to wait for Liara and do it with Liara?
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. Not Liara.
Tali.
Or, yeah.
You mean one of the characters we're not going to kill?
Now you're calling me out.
All right. Go space racist. Do. Hang on, let's get that up. Oh, thank you, Codsworth. We'll have a link in next week for Cole's showreel at the moment as well.
Oh, I chucked it into chat a little while ago. So.
Oh, cool. I just meant that we'll put it on rotation for Codsworth for Sundays too. Just so it's there.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, that's right. That was the other thing I was going to do. I was going to get my binding for.
Grenades.
Yeah.
Yes, good idea.
Grenade.
Nice.
Please apply.
Application's running out fast. Thanks for saying that.
Did better with that than we did the first time around.
Approach a squad member and press E to hear brief comments on the current situation. Okay, right.
They really are shooting at us.
It used to be beautiful here.
Smells like smoke and death.
What a turnaround.
Oh, I'm not gonna constantly I'm not gonna not hammer that constantly now.
Nice.
It used to be beautiful here too. And here. It was nice.
Oh god. Oh nice. Yeah. Ashley's armor could probably. She's probably the only one who could take heavy right now, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not even sure if she can right now. How is controller support for this on PC? I haven't gone for controller for Mass Effect 1 7 digits because controller support is modded in.
So I'm just using keyboard and mouse, which I'm not a fan of, because I primarily play on console now.
And I am the opposite. I can't handle controllers at all, so I'm just doing keyboard and mouse all the time. Oh, she can't. Okay, alright. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have been surprised if she could equip it this early in the game.
Sure. I just thought because of her class she might be. Alright, and I think we've got our wonderful little Manuel guy in the...
Oh!
Yeah! This one has the...
Stuff.
Oh, yeah! Fair enough.
Carrie says, playing the role of straight man, you've had a lot of experience at it. Nice! Nice. Well played.
Well. Oh, did those spikes have a little thing you could click on, or is
These
that...
ones?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Oh, hang on, there's a thing over here, though.
Oh, no, it was Caden.
Ah.
I mistook Caden for a spike.
Well, he is tall and quite lean.
Pointy.
Yes. Cuts quite a figure.
Here we go. Your favorite person.
To advance to the central core, avoid the security problems. Alright, fair. Oh, yeah, fair, yeah.
Lovely.
Yay!
Hi there.
I'm gonna behave.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
And remember, after
what else
every
can you
one of
tell me
these
about the
questions,
attack?
It all happened so
Warren
fast.
gives a coherent
One
answer.
second we were gathering our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Jade says, I'd hate to have to execute you for heresy, Manuel.
Take Amasek.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
Ask
We
Manuel.
have unearthed the heart of evil.
Yeah.
Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
It's okay. We can magic missile the darkness.
What's wrong with your
I
assistant?
attack
Manuel
the
has a brilliant
darkness.
mind, but he's always been a bit
Hey, Cubrin, how you doing?
Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Like that
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Did you see Warren, like, when he was talking, she was in the foreground, and just like rolled her eyes and just shook her head gently.
No, I
Very
missed
lovely.
that.
It's such a lovely little bit of animation.
Nice. Do you want heresy? Because that's how you get heresy.
Did we ask about absolutely everything there? Did we hit all of them, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here and.
All right. And yeah, it is
Williams,
a bit.
take us to the
It's a
spaceport.
bit
You can't
messed up
stop
that she
it.
messed with his med
Nobody
dosage,
can
but
stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Terrain's too rough.
Thanks, Caden. Standing as
He said, "In the room."
Yeah.
Rehab. What?
It's great to have your input. Yeah, and now Caden talks about flaws.
Oh lord.
Terrain's too rough. All right, folks. It is 5 o'clock. Bang on time.
Indeed.
We did not slap Manuel.
Again.
Yes. We have remained ourselves and will pass into the west.
No, Maud. We're playing Paragon. We had a vote on that quite a while ago as to which morality path would be going down, and the vote was overwhelmingly in the favour of Paragon. So no, we're not going to slap it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've really been, like, I know I take shots every now and then, but I've really been enjoying playing Paragon because there are whole swathes of the game that, because a lot of the time Renegade is just Occam's razor. It's what is the simplest way I can get through this? Kneecaps. And so there's a lot of the game that you don't actually see being a Renegade. And so I'm really enjoying it, but... Oh, yeah. So in the conversation tree back there, there's an option that says I can shut him up. And that's when you throw hands.
She decks him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a punch though. It's a slap. It's like a. Yeah. It's a broad slap. So she doesn't like knock him out, but I think he does. I think he does fall unconscious potentially. But yeah, she doesn't punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think here, you know, with the manner you can knock him out. There you go.
Oh, okay. I got it wrong then. So maybe she does punch him.
That gets you 9 Renegade points. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You shot Manuel.
What? Wow.
Wait, hang on. I didn't know that was an option. Maybe we can.
Don't. Hey.
5, Commander.
Put that away. Hit H. Nice.
It's Q now.
But yeah. Alright. So we're 1 episode in.
Yeah.
And we're about to hit the starport. And we're about to find out exactly what happens to Nihilus on his mission.
You know, I don't want to jinx things, but I think we are actually we're a little bit further on than we were in the end of episode 1 first time around.
Yeah, touch wood, because we haven't died yet. And we did have a couple of instances, I think, in the original one where, because of the key bindings and the getting used to the combat system and all that sort of stuff, we're having a few problems. Yeah.
Yeah. 7 digits, like, I'll just mention it now rather than letting it slide, but just for future reference, language like Looney Bin is the kind of stuff we try and avoid here. Just because it's a bit insensitive when it comes to, and I know it's tricky because we've got a character who is having basically is a little bit off the rails in terms of the reactions to things they're having an episode. But yeah, just as Carrie said there as well, yeah, we avoid that language here because of, and I couldn't have said it better, but yeah, when it comes to mental health situations as well. Like there's an amazing bot we have in our Discord server called Iwazaru, fantastic, called Iwazaru, which helps us. It provides feedback on language like that, but it's not over here on the actual Twitch server as well. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that very much, and look forward to seeing you around here again if you like what you saw today. All right, folks. So this is it for today. We didn't do shoutouts. Let's do that very quickly. So, first of all, giant thank you to our amazing mods, which is the point where I knock over my microphone because that's what you do when you're a professional.
Okay, hang on. I'll just do it to mine too.
Yeah. Thank you for the solidarity.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's a
Speaking of Irazaru, normally when Irazaru provides feedback, I think it does actually recommend sometimes alternate language, but it depends on what the actual thing is. Because all of that is obviously, it's coded by people, so it's a matter of like what people have provided there. But yeah, a giant thank you to our amazing mods, which is a shout out to AceGack, aka Ash, and Insomniac Red, aka Carrie. Couldn't have found a better point to tail along from there. The work that you'll do in making this a safe, inclusive space is, I can never say thank you enough for it, and it means the world. It means that it's possible for us to just goof off, say silly things, and know that even if we miss the mark sometimes, goofing off, that people here feel that they can safely call us out as well and point out that we've crossed a line too. And I value that so much, because we don't get it right all of the time, and that's what it's all about. It's all about learning and doing better. Like, it's not so much are you perfect all of the time, it's what happens when someone points out that maybe what you said has upset or has offended someone and you hadn't considered it. A great example of this a little while back is I shared a video that had been going around on Twitter, which was a performance of a Tina Turner song, and it was a gay man, and really enjoying the performance, and I thought that it was positive and harmless content, but someone pointed out to me that when you look at it through the lens of the trans experience, that it's basically making a whole class of people the butt of the joke, and that's not cool, and so. Yeah, I appreciate the heck out of the fact that there are people who will call me out on this stuff, because, yeah, like, you can strive to do the best you can, but sometimes you just won't. Like, there are things that you miss, or there's outside perspectives that you aren't necessarily informed on, and so it's really important for people to feel safe about being able to come forward and go, hey, what you did there wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Maud. Yeah, you're talking about Khalees Al-Jalani, I think her name is. Yeah. We'll keep it. We'll keep it Paragon, I think. Yeah, as odious as she gets.
Yeah, we did that last time around as well, and because it's an older game, we're much looser with spoiler. Like, we don't worry about spoilers here. I just prefer to, selfishly, when we're playing games that. Hang on, just bear with me for a quick sec. Still wondering if you're... I'm not sure if you're saying that in jest, Jade, or if there's something that I've missed there.
Oh, and I wonder. Sorry.
Oh, I see your point.
Knocking over the microphone for a second there.
I see. We're just doing it once, Cole. Just once for the stream. Yeah. I see now. I missed the follow up. The point there. Hey, son. Can I turn Colin up? We'll boost audio levels next time around. Thank you for the feedback, but yeah, we're just wrapping up now. Yeah, I will. I'll bump Cole up next time. Gotcha. Yeah, I missed the follow up point there, but now I see where you're coming from. That it's one. Yeah, it's like the whole thing about do you have a soul, or worrying about a soul is what actually confirms you have one. But yeah, a giant thank you to our moderators for the amazing work they do. Thank you to everyone who's come along this afternoon just to hang out with us. It's been an absolute delight.
Yeah, here we are back in the saddle and like roaming across the galaxy, doing good.
Yes. And thank you so much to you, Cole, for your company. Like, it's such a blast having you here for it. It's what makes the experience for me.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Thank you for steering this wonderful ship as well, and going through all the hard yards and getting the technology to work in just the right way.
Hey, not at all.
Have this fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Next week? Have you got anything on the schedule?
Yeah, next week should be fine.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
and just to
July the 5th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Australia, that is.
Yeah. We'll be getting back to conforming to the schedule that's actually on the Twitch page. I've got to get to at some point in time putting up an actual stream trailer as well. But yeah, we'll be doing regular schedule there.
And wow, look at Liara just coming out in front as the romance option now.
Yeah, just as a reminder, folks. Yeah, if you there we go, Carrie canvassing for vote options there. Yeah, every session automatically. We've got that configured now as a Streambot command, so it doesn't need to be. It's not going to be a poll. We'll get live updates as it goes along, and it's automatically making sure that you're only voting once per session. So all of that now is just completely worry-free.
So what are you looking forward to this week, my good friend?
What am I looking forward to this week? Oh, good question. Good question. So let's see. I think primarily it's got to be the work that I'm doing on my project, because I'm going to be doing some putting in final assets for everything where I've just put Scratch in, and so the work that I've been doing, like the experience that I've put together, is fun, even with levels being everywhere. So it's just a chance to heads down, bum up, and just put polish on that. So it's probably that, and a combination of treating myself by picking up a new pair of headphones tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Shiny toys.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I suspect an emote is probably UTF text. So I think that's you found the thing that will now kill the poll command. Yeah. What about you, Cole? What are you looking forward to this week?
Well, I've got that gig with that corporate gig for training on. It's Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon, so I'm gonna spend an hour or two before I go out on my constitutional, working on the script. I think I'm going to consolidate that tonight, which is going to be great. Good to have a day to kind of let the subconscious work on it. To embed it in memory. So yeah, tomorrow I should be off book, and then I'm like walking into a gig off book is such a good feeling.
Right.
For sure. So yeah, it should be fun because I'm working with a couple of people that I've worked with before as well. So yeah, that's going to be nice. And yeah, I think tonight I'm going to watch the end of the Stratford Festival King John as well. So I posted that up on Facey before. But yeah, there's such good theatre coming out online lately. So that's going to be nice to see. I think Pericles, they did Pericles as well, which is a show that I almost did like yonks ago. But yeah, it's an interesting one because it's not very well performed, not very frequently performed. So catch it if you can. Stratfordfestival.ca is the site there. Yeah. Apart from that, just enduring the kind of weird world that we're in.
It is a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty, folks, we will wrap it up there. We are a little bit over time. We'll be around. We'll be around in Discord during the week. I'll be streaming again this Wednesday night, picking up Control again. So, and yeah, we'll be back with Mass Effect again, same time next Sunday.
Lovely. See you all soon then, hey?
Fly safe.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.